Hello, my name is Michelle. Welcome to Yin Yoga for hip release. For today's practice, please make sure and have a couple of blocks, a bolster, pillow, whatever you may have in your space to help assist you. Let's begin in our easy seat. So maybe propping yourself up to find that alignment in the spine, maybe closing the eyes or finding a soft gaze. Let's begin with a deep cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale with the entire body. And again, deepen breath. Exhale. So bringing that mind into the body, bringing that mind and connecting it to the breath. Deepen breath. Exhale. And one more here. Inhale. And exhale. Let's begin to send those shoulders forward on the in-breath. And then exhale, down and back. And again, inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, down and back, just settling into the body. And again, inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, down and back. Just gently dip your chin towards the chest, find length through the back of the neck. We'll come back to center, send that chin towards the sky. Gently back to center, right ear towards right shoulder. Back to center and left ear towards left shoulder. And back to center. Inhale, sending the arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. As we go through the practice today, just finding space within the poses. Finding that center, that balance, that place of ease and calm. If the eyes have been closed, you can gently blink them open, find that focal point slightly ahead of you. Just bring your awareness to the space around you. And bring your awareness to the space within you. And we can gently release and come out of our easy seat. So for our first pose today, let's just come to all fours into tabletop. We'll work through a couple of cat-cows here. So pressing into the tops of the feet. Inhale, send the crown of the head and tailbone to the sky. Exhale, press away, rounding out the back. And inhale, heart forward and out. Exhale, send that tailbone under. And one more here. Inhale. And exhale, rounding out the back. Just gently send the knees out slightly. You also have the option, you could keep the knees together for child's pose. Begin to send your hips back. Send those arms forward. Maybe releasing the forehead to the mat. You can even release it to a block. Then just settling into the hips. Deepen breath, expansion through the back. Exhale, letting go. And again, inhale, expansion. Exhale, release through the front of the body. And one more here. Inhale, expansion. And exhale, release, letting go. Just a reminder, through this yin practice today, we will hold poses anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. If you need to change your position at any time, please feel free to do so. Deep in breath. And then exhale, just slowly making your way up to your hands, coming through tabletop position. Maybe some gentle movement here, forward and back. Maybe some side to side movement here. Then just gently begin to walk your knees forward, coming onto your sit bones. We'll bring the feet flat to the mat. So coming forward slightly. And then just gently make your way down to your back. And then once there, hugging your knees towards heart center. Maybe sending the knees towards the shoulders. Deep in breath. Exhale, settling into the backside of the body. And then from here, we'll take hold of either the big toes inside of the foot or inside of the legs for happy baby. So just beginning to send the feet out. Again, settling into the backside of the body. We'll begin with a deep in breath. Exhale, settling into the hips. And again, inhale, expansion through the chest. Exhale. One more here. Inhale. Exhale. When the mind wanders, just bringing that mind back into the body to where you're feeling the sensations, or maybe bringing it back to the breath. Letting the breath flow naturally. Deep in breath. Exhale. Is there anywhere you may be holding in the body? Can you let go? Deep in breath. Exhale, gently releasing the hands, bringing the knees towards heart center. Sending the feet flat to the mat, maybe about hip width apart, just taking some gentle sways here, side to side. And then bringing the feet flat, knees point towards the sky. On the inhale, send the hips high, legs engaged. Exhale, gently lower. And inhale, send the hips high. Exhale, gently lower. And again, inhale. Exhale, lower. And then one more here. Inhale. Exhale, lower. So gently make your way to one side of choice. Take that moment of pause there. We'll take an in-breath. And then exhale, gently make your way up. We'll just make our way into tabletop position. So you have a couple options here. We can come into pigeon pose from down dog, sending that right leg up, three-legged dog. Other option is you come from tabletop. You can send that right leg through. We can heel toe that foot over and then release that knee down. So tucking those toes under if you want the option for down dog. We'll take a deep in breath. Exhale. So sending that right leg to the sky, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, send that knee all the way through. Releasing into that right hip. So you do have an option here. You could take a block. You can place it under that right hip for a bit of support. Also, if you have a bolster or blocks, you can release those forearms onto those. So let's take a deep in breath here. And then exhale, release the chest forward. Place those hands wherever you'd like them to go. Just settling into that right hip. Letting gravity take the body. Deep in breath, expansion through the back. Exhale, release through the front of the body. And again, inhale. Exhale, settling into the hips and legs. And one more here, inhale. Exhale, feel the heaviness in the body. And as you may feel deep sensation or intensity, just notice where the mind goes. And then we use that breath to just come back to that place of center, of balance, ease, and calm. Let's take a deep in breath and exhale. Deep in breath. Exhale. Gently making your way to the hands. Just gently shift back to tabletop position. We'll tuck those toes under. Send those hips up high unless you prefer to remain in tabletop position. So again, maybe pedaling through those feet. If in tabletop, maybe just taking some gentle rocks forward and back. Deep in breath. Exhale. Sending that left leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, sending that knee all the way through. And again, if coming through tabletop, just then heel toe that left foot towards the right side, gently releasing that left knee down and sitting into that left hip. So maybe taking that block, placing it under your left hip, maybe releasing forearms to blocks or bolster or pillow. Let's begin with a deep in breath. Exhale, just like gravity, take the body. And again, inhale. Exhale, melting. And again, inhale. Exhale. Yield to the pose. If you feel any tension in that left knee, lessen your ankle. Just bring that foot closer to you. And again, you always have the option to take that moment of pause in an easy seat or child's pose. Deep in breath. Exhale. Is there anywhere in the body you may be holding? Can you release and let go? Even if it's just 1% more. Deep in breath. Exhale, gently making your way to the hands. Finding tabletop once again, or maybe from tabletop, making your way to down dog. Tucking those toes under, sending your hips up high, maybe pedaling through those feet. If in tabletop, maybe just some gentle rocks, some side to side movement. Deep in breath. And then exhale, release the knees to the mat. So we'll gently walk the knees forward, coming onto our sit bones. Bringing the feet flat to the mat, maybe coming up towards the top of the mat. Maybe taking a gentle reach forward here and then gently making your way down to the mat. Hugging the knees towards heart center. Maybe some gentle sways here. And to inhale, maybe sending the head towards the knees. And to exhale, release the head, release the legs in front of you, arms by your side, palms up or down into your version of Shavasana. Settling into the body. Deep in breath. Exhale. Just gently begin to wiggle fingers and toes. Slowly blink the eyes open, finding that focal point above you. When you feel ready, bringing your feet flat to the mat, taking some gentle sways. And making your way to your side of choice, taking that moment of pause. Taking a breath here. And to exhale, gently make your way up. Make our way into easy seat. And maybe finding that soft gaze or closing the eyes. Deep in breath, sending the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And maybe find space. Find that place of center, of balance, of calm and ease each day, using our breath as our anchor and being present in the here and now. Grateful to our bodies for allowing us to practice today. Grateful to share this practice with you. The light within me acknowledges the light within you. Thank you for practicing with me today. Please make sure and subscribe and or comment below. I would love to connect with you. Have a beautiful day.